So when I was in art school, high school, the first 2 years I wasn't quite into it. Like I didn't know what I wanted to do. And then the beginning of junior year, I watched Wet Hot American Summer, which is this really funny comedy. It's really campy, has a bunch of stars before they were like really big. And so I just watched the movie and like 100% got the tone and like the humor in it. And I was like, I want to make movies like that. I want to make, dumb movies that are smart. So the one project I've done that inspired me the most was Oliver's Garden. I did that my second semester junior year, and like it was a big collaboration with my whole class. So like each one of us had our own separate roles. Like there was a producer, like I was the director, we even had like people who were assigned for grips and PAs for the class. So and like we just got a really good team. And my take on the script that was written by someone else, like, was really like interesting, and people really liked it. We all understood like the tone and like what we wanted from what we wanted the film to be, and so it just turned out really good, and I'm really proud of it. I think I'm definitely very loud when it comes to my art form. Like everything has to have like high aesthetics and like just like interesting dynamic characters and just like crazy scenarios. I don't know. I just like what if scenarios and then figuring out like that's so funny. Let's make a script about it or something like that. Yeah, no, and like I just want all my movies to be just really saturated and people remember them for how they looked and how people like the acting choices that were in them and all that kind of stuff, and have like a cult following where people like really get into like the world of the movie, which I really like. Right now, since I find myself usually like starting with like the concept of like a project, like the visualness, like the aesthetic of it, like what the time era is, what the costumes are gonna look like, I kind of like want to focus on production design right now, because like going into the field saying you're a director or like a screenwriter is like great, but like it's not a very entry-level job. Like I want to do directing, but I know it might take a couple years for me to like actually be able to direct a movie. So I think in the meantime, I'm just gonna get good at production design, like costuming and that kind of stuff, which I'm excited to learn about. I do, in the far future, want to direct a rom-com, because I feel like rom-coms are really great. I love When Harry Met Sally, so like I want to make a rom-com. But for the most part, like dark humor, and maybe even dry humor with just like crazy reality, Not in this world.